Hey there, I managed to mug a homeless man coming back from the McDonald's for $1, so I'm back with another episode of Counting Coppers. I'm the Gent Gamer. Now, today I have a deck submitted to me by Reddit user I40 Ladroni. So we're looking at like a blue-white martyr slash hustler control deck. Some of you may be familiar with this style of deck due to its fringe play and legacy as a mono blue controls tempo style deck. Well, this build forgoes the heavy tempo that we have available in Legacy, such as Daze, Force of Will, and Disrupting Shoal, and just doubles up on pure control, ensuring that we never lose to a threat that our opponent can resolve, while we beat them to death with 1-to-1 flyers or resolved Aetherling. So, looking at our build, we're going to go ahead and sort this real quick. We've got 20 lands, 14 islands, 2 plains, 4 tranquil coves, 4 1-drops. We have Martyr of Frost, Sage of Epiteers, and Judge's Familiar. We're pretty unheavy on these because we want to resolve them and be able to draw cards using Sky Hustler. We've got Immolating Glare for removal in case they resolve a threat, Essence Scatter for countering creature spells, Scent of Brine as Martyr of Frost copies 3 through 7, Snapbacks in case again they resolve something that we need to bounce. We've got Thassa's Rebuff, which is another copies of Scent of Brine. Then we've got Pure Sight Marrow, which is just going to be allowing us to draw cards off Sky Hustler while keeping up a blocker in case we need it. Dissolves are just one of the strongest counter spells in Penny Dreadful. We've got Sky Hustler, which is sort of the namesake of the deck. It lets us draw cards while keeping up pressure using the 1/1s or just having something to do. And then we've got Aetherling, which is just our win condition if we can't beat them to death with 1/1s. As for sideboard tech, we've got Areska Sun Guide against aggro and burn strategies. Essentially tap them using the Sky Hustler, we gain 2 life. Revoke existence for any artifacts and enchantments we need to worry about. Winds of Wrath or board wipes. Gainsay is for when we're against other mono blue decks or anything that we need to fight counterspells with. And then we've got Scrabbling Claws, which is going to be our tech against any sort of graveyard shenanigans. It also is our counters to the Animate Dead and World Warrior Dragon combo. Other than that, we really don't want to be sideboarding in Winds of Wrath too much because we are a creature heavy deck and we do need to resolve and stick creatures to the board to get value out of Sky Hustler. But if it comes to something like Zoo where we just can't fight the board, then Winds of Wrath is going to be our option. We just hope to slow them down enough and just outvalue them, hoping to go like 2, maybe 3 for 1s with the wins, and then being able to counter 1 for 1 any other just sequential creatures. Anyway, let's get to the games. Alright, so we're game 1, match 1 on the play. It's not an amazing hand. We can keep this though. We go Tranquil Cove, we go Island, Judge, Tranquil Cove, Martyr. After that, we have Thassa's Rebuff with a Devotion of 2, which is pretty strong. Or if we draw another land, we've got Dissolve open. So we can go ahead and keep this and hope he's not moving too fast with the strategy. Alright, Darksteel Axe. It's fine, as long as we don't let him have a creature to equip it onto, we're fine. I really hope to draw a Sky Hustler soon. Alright, that's going to be frustrating. Sadly, we don't actually have an answer to that. Hopefully that's not going to be relevant this game. Alright, so we still didn't manage to draw Sky Hustler, but we do have the 2 mana open for Thassa's Rebuff, or the Martyr of Frost, depending on whether or not we need to counter it that badly. So we just pass the turn in after swinging, and then hopefully we don't give him something to equip the Darksteel Axe to. Apparently we can outclock him with a Cursed Scroll, even if he manages to dump his hand. Yeah, we just hope he doesn't have a 1-drop creature, because then we can Thassa's Rebuff it. I really don't want to have to burn a Martyr of Frost on a creature right now. That's good. It's almost a mana leak, so it's powerful enough for me. Alright. Hopefully we try another land here. We don't. Well, we have to keep the Martyr up in case he tries to play another creature. After we lose the Martyr, then we can go double Judges and hopefully the Darksteel Axe. No creature won't matter. We would really need that third land though. That our Sky Hustler would do. Maybe we can bluff him. We got the 2 mana open, so he knows that we have Martyr. But he doesn't know if we have another counterspell in hand. I'm okay with him drawing cards. Currently the only threat I have on board is the Cursed Scroll, and if he draws cards, it's just going to make it more inconsistent. So we don't have to worry about it. Still no land drop though. So I guess we just hit him for 2 again. See if he tries to call my bluff. Hopefully he just plays more Silent Bloods. We really do need that third land. We're sitting on 3 dissolves, so we won't be resolving any threats if we can just get it to work. We can't let that resolve. It's got 1 mana. We'll let him know we have a Judges. We're about to play it next turn. We're about to play both, so we'll be safe. I don't think there's any other fast mana in this. Alright. We just need to make that Darksteel Axe irrelevant. Alright, so we do have the Essence Scatter, so we can just keep hitting him for 1. It means we don't die to a creature resolving, and with 5 cards in hand I don't really want to risk it. Currently sitting on 7 though, so hopefully we do draw another land next turn, otherwise we have to discard, and I really don't want to do that right now. Drawing that extra land would be nice. Let's play the Judges while keeping the mana open for Essence Scatter. 20 lands in the deck. Every 3rd card should be a land right now. Ish. I'm not aware of any black creatures with flash, mono black anyway. So we don't have to worry about him trying to sneak something in. He's only going to be able to play him on the main phases. Just thinking pretty hard. I hope he doesn't call my bluff here, because I really want to be able to just keep the Essence Scatter for when I draw my 3rd land. That way I can Judges and land. Alright. Him is frustrating and we don't actually have an answer to it. Hopefully he doesn't hit an Essence Scatter, otherwise we're screwed. Okay, he hits the Essence Scatter. Okay. That might have been my 1 counterspell I was holding on to. He doesn't know though. That was incredibly unlucky. 1 out of 7 and 1 out of 6. Does it? Alright, do we lose the Judges? Okay, so he doesn't have any instants in hand, otherwise we just waited to activate this. He's got a Rager. Fuck me. Alright, so he thinks we still have a counterspell though, otherwise we'd have casted that. That's fine. Hopefully we draw another land and then we have the mana open for Dissolve. We can't let him resolve that Rager. 4 damage a turn is too much of a clock for me to handle. Alright, so that doesn't answer it. We'll have to let him resolve the Rager. Hopefully we can beat him down with 3 damage a turn. We might get lucky and draw one of our Immolating Glares. What does yield? He's got no instant speed. Even if he resolves the Phyrexian Rager, we'll take 1 from that, puts him to 9. Afterwards we got 3 damage a turn, so we kill him in 3 turns. He can kill me in 5 with the equipped Darksteel Axe. So we do have the clock currently on him. As long as this Cursed Scroll doesn't manage to kill us, or kill one of our familiars after he resolves the Rager. But we have to be incredibly unlucky. Alright, so he scoops. None of this stuff is going to be useful. Revoke Existence gives us an answer to Scroll, but I'm not certain if he's going to run it. The Immolatings are more important. Snapback's pretty powerful too. I'm not certain if we need the Aethelings here. It's not going to be a very grindy matchup. Either he kills us, or we just lock him down. So we can swap those out for 2 Revoke Existences. And hopefully we don't have to fuck with the, just shitty draws. Everything should go better from here. Because that Aethelings had in our hand dead. And this isn't a very grindy matchup. Pretty happy keeping those Dissolves. It looks like his curve starts at 3. So with the Nighthawk and the Ragers, if we manage to hit every land drop, turn 2 counters his turn 3. And then from our turn 3 onwards, we have the Dissolves for any of those other things. The Scry should let us filter through our deck. So hopefully we don't get mana fucked on 2 mana. Alright, so we're on game 2 of match 1. Our opponent chose to take the draw, so we're actually in a really good position. Thassa's Rebuff doesn't do much here, but having 3 lands is nice, and we're not gonna, after that shenanigans last game, we're not gonna risk going down. This gives us the turn 1 play of Judges, turn 2 play of Thassa's Rebuff if he tries to cast something on curve. If not, we have Scent of Brine, which hopefully is more than it's gonna be more than 1. I'm tempted for the Marrow, but we do want the Thassa's Rebuff open. Scent of Brine as well. We'll go white for the Revoke Existence. Might be relevant. Let's see if he tries to cast something on curve. If not, we'll look really stupid for not trying to cast Pure Sight. We probably should have. His curve starts at 3 with the Ragers and Nighthawks. There's not much you can cast on turn 2 that threatens us. So we could have risked casting the Marrow. Yeah, we made a mistake. Alright. What happens? So... Island. Hit him for 1. And then we Scent of Brine his 3-drop. I like Scent of Brine. Scent of Brine, then turn 4 we Pure Sight Mirror, which gives us a Mono Leak and Thassa's Rebuff. Hit him for 1 again. Alright. We'll let him know we have the Pure Sight. And then afterwards, Thassa's Rebuff with the Mirror Rejury. Oh man, now we're just drawing lands. Alright. Hopefully we can start drawing gas with the Rejury. No, Pure Sight. Been playing too much fish. I think we locked him out of the game here. Being able to filter for the deck, through the deck with this is going to be nice. And we do have this, and we have Thassa's Rebuff. Alright, him is annoying. We have to rebuff it, so he's pull 1 away. Oh, and he scoops. Alright, that's game 2. 2-0. Alright, so we're on match 2, game 1. We've won the direwall, so we'll be on the play. Again, looks like a fairly decent hand. Being able to go turn 1, Judges, turn 2, Martyr. Actually, I'm not much a fan. We'll go Martyr first, and then turn 2 land. That gives us the Judges if they don't do anything. Get a good look on what their deck is first. We do have Snapback, so if it becomes a problem, we can always lose the Judges to snap back something. Having that tempo there is important. And then we can fall back to using the Martyr to counter something if we draw another blue card. Since we're sitting on Immolating, I'm actually quite happy to let the first creature resolve. And then just counter the heavier ones that he tries to play on curve. So I'm tempted to play the Judges. Yeah, I think play the Judges first. The evasion's nice. Do this first. Makes it look like it's white weenies, so hopefully he plans around that. That lets us play the Martyr. Alright. Oh, Scent of Brine. That's even nicer. Right, we still play the Martyr here, because we do have the Snapback. Though I'm okay with I'm actually okay with letting him resolve the first creature. We have Judges Familiar to sneak damage through if he tries to keep it up as a blocker, which again that's our win condition. If he does Swingulate it, we Immolate it. Alright, things are looking very good. Things are looking very good. Just hit him for 2 and try to keep him locked out from now on. So it's been a while since I've played against a Gruul aggro. Ah, alright. Well no, that's something we don't want to resolve, so Thassa's Rebuff on 2 counters it fairly well. We could have Scent of Brine that, but would have been a bit overkill. And if we draw another blue card next turn, then Scent of Brine is better. Well, if we don't, then Alright. Well, I'm petty enough to claim this as a win. So this is match 3 of what we're gonna make 4, thanks to the last game. Game 1 will be on the play. We drew a fairly terrible hand, so we're gonna mold this. We do need some 1-drops to make this deck work. This isn't much better, but it means we're not gonna get flooded with this at least, so we'll keep this. We'll put that to the bottom. We'll Sage. Hopefully we aren't screwed too badly on the top. We can get a Sky Hustle. Perfect. So none of these do anything. This is all terrible. Alright, so our best option is Immolating Glare, Snapback, Sky Hustle. Oh, these are all in reverse. Oh no. We made a mistake. Can we undo that? Right, there we go. So we want the Aetherling last, Sky Hustle second to last, Snapback that, and then Immolating. Well, this is going to be one of those games. The Tranquil, because we don't actually have anything to do. And we'll Blink them for 1. Land for turn. Dink him for 1, I guess. Milling himself. Okay, so we're playing some sort of dredge build. It's probably World Gorger combo. I'm not excited for this. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, it's a Reanimator build. It's 100% Reanimator. That's fine. This gives us an answer to that. Hopefully it just doesn't resolve the Sire. Skylasher, you do nothing. Do we see a Reanimate come out of this? If it's not the Sire, we're okay, because the path... Does it have Annihilate? It does have Annihilator 3. So pretty much all of that's awful. And Animate Dead. Stitch together. What's this one do? Yeah, that's a card. Alright. That's not very... That's oh my lord. Alright. Essentially, we just can't let him declare attackers. Alright. And there's the Aetherling. Hit him for 1. It does mean if he tries to stitch together without a land drop, we can counter the first one. And then after that, we have to just do Snapback to do the stuff. Immolating Glare doesn't do anything for us because Sire will make us discard it before it attacks, and Path Raider, well, the Annihilator 3 is game over for us. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem though. Fingers crossed he misses a land drop. Or he frantic searches. Have we Scent of Brine him here? He doesn't get a turn. I'll time walk him. No. Because we lose if he resolves Sire. Well, we have the Snapback. So Frantic Search, we time walk. Hopefully draw another counter spell. Or we let him resolve this, and then we have the Scent of Brine for the Stitch Together. I think we do the time walk. We'll let him know that we have the Sky Hustler and Aetherling. That's 2. Those are more fast mana. Fingers crossed, counterspell. Well, it's not a counterspell, but we can Sky Hustler. And we'll draw gas, and put gas to the top with this. Alright, so what do we want? We want the Judges because that fucks with his Stitch Together. We don't need the Immolating's right away. Plains lets us resolve a... Oh, no, undo that. Right, so we don't need the Immolatings. We want the Judges 100%. And the Plains lets us resolve the Sky Husher if we need to create a creature. So everything else looks fine so far. We just plink him for 1 and then snap back whatever he tries to stitch before it's relevant. Takes 1, stitches together. What does he stitch? The Sire. Yeah, figures. Alright. Next time we get priority, we just send it back to hand. Oh no, that's not good. That's not very good. Oh no. We don't have an answer to this. Okay. No, we don't have an answer. What's the top 4? It's Judge's Familiar. We play that. He hits us for 6, we hit for 2. Plains, play that. He hits us for 6, we hit him for 3. No, we can't hit him for 2 because he has a blocker up. Fuck. Yeah, that's the game. I don't... Let's see. 6, 12, 18, 20, 24. We've got 4 turns against the Sire. We've got 2 damage, 3 damage, so 5, 8, 11. We do 11 damage before he kills us. And we know that the next 2 cards are Immolating Glares, which we're never going to get cast because we discard them at our end step. That's game. Well, at least we know what we're bringing in. Immolatings are useless against him. Grapplings are useful. We do want to fight counter spells. I think we lose the Pure Sights. Too slow? We do lose the Aetherlings. We can't afford to lose too slow. We don't want to play a grindy matchup against Reanimator. Dissolve is fine. That hits... Stitch Together hard. So... It doesn't. Stitch Together's 2 mana. You can lose the Dissolve. Alright, so we're on game 2 of match 3. We lost the first one, so we'll be on the play. Things aren't looking great. Things are not looking great. We'll keep this because this is a decent enough hand. If we draw another 1-drop, it activates Skyhuster. And then we can just outvalue him while countering his shit. Otherwise, we just cry. Yeah, we want the Martyr first. We don't want to worry. Because if we draw another 1-drop, that's going out. If we draw another land, that's going out to counter stuff. So either way, Martyr goes first. Tranquil, nothing, great. And land, alright, that's fine. So we'll do the land, gives us the counter spells at the very least. After that, Tranquil. And we dink him for 1. We do have the Gainsay, so we're going to be very, very successful in fighting it. Tranquil Cove, because we don't have anything else to play, dink him for 1. Afterwards, if we draw a 1-drop, Plains, 1-drop, Dissolve open. If we don't draw a 1-drop, then Plains, and we'll use the Scent of Brines and Gainsays to fight over it. We 100% fight over the Scrabbling Claws. Counterspell, and then we dissolve it. Nope. Alright, then we are sitting fine. I think we just dissolve it, and then, yeah, we Time Walk with a Scry. Martyr is good. Yes, please. It'll activate. Oh, he did that at the end of our turn. Fuck! Okay, that's fine. Everything is fine. We do have Martyr. So if he tries to do anything... Oh, damn it. I'm tilted. Alright. Let's bring it back. Okay, seems like he doesn't actually have anything. We forecast. We don't need to worry about hitting him. Now that we just outvalue him. 100% Scrabbling Claws and fight. Resolves. I think countering the Frantic Search was the best move. He probably has a Reanimator, or not Reanimate, he probably has a Animate Dead in hand, so giving him that target was probably the best thing that would have happened. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, he has an Animate Dead in hand, he has something. I think we still forecast though. I want to have my counter spells. Even add value here, just keep drawing cards. Because we do have the Scrabbling Claws if he tries to animate something. So, Pure Sight, Miro. That still leaves us 3 mana open to fight with Dissolve. Or if necessary, we can Scrabbling Claws. Actually, we fight with a Scent of Brine and then fight Scrabbling Claws, Scent of Brine, Exile. Those are our options. So 3 mana gives us Scent, the Activate, and the tap. So we're sitting fine. Alright, we'll just make him exile. We just want to keep 3. Yeah. We could have used another mirror actually. No, because we have the Sage for another creature and we want to keep the mana open. 1 mirror is enough. I guess being able to foresight both the marrows and then untap them is fancy, but we want to keep the mana open now. We're sitting in a very powerful position. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Fighting it with a Scent doesn't do anything. However, if he has a Dispel, Judges counters that. So we dissolve it. Dispel? Nope, we get it. I'll take the rebuff. That's very powerful. Ooh, Animate Dead on Stormtide. That doesn't really affect us. It does affect us. We'll let her know we have a Skyhusser. And the Gainsay. That's 2. So, best case scenario, he tries to Dark Ritual us. Nope. Okay. And Scoop. Yeah, the Scrabbling Claws helped. I think we keep it how it is. It's fine. Alright, so we're on game 3 of match 3. I wouldn't normally keep this, but we do have the turn 1 play of Sage, which lets us filter for the land that we need for turn 2. So that's good for us. Worst case scenario, the top 4 cards are not land. We play the Judge on turn 2 and hopefully bluff. We'll keep this. Alright, so we're on the draw. Dumb Scars himself. Fine. You know, I'm actually not okay with... Okay, he can't... Worst case scenario, he animates dead. I believe is a black and a colorless. Animate dead. Judges doesn't do anything to animate. Oh, fuck. And Stitch Together's black, so we don't need to worry about that. I guess we just Sage and hope he doesn't have the animate. Wow. Alright. Man, this is such a good hand, too. Alright. Yeah, just hope he doesn't have the animate. Scoop if he does. Yeah. Yeah, the turn 1 Tomb Scar. We couldn't have done anything. It's just a very good hand. Oh wait, no, we have the snapback. What am I talking about? Yeah, why am I salty? So, turn 2, we definitely play... Okay, so we snap back this. Turn 2, we play the land. Turn 2, we play the land and dink him for 1. We keep the Thassa's rebuff. If he didn't do anything, we have Thassa still. We can afford to play the Judges. If not, then we keep the mana open for Dissolve. And snap back. Lose the Marrow, because that's the one card that doesn't fit into a plan. This doesn't untap. Oh, that doesn't untap, so we can play the Thassas, and the next turn we have the Skyhusser available. Yeah, this is good. Then we dink him for 1. So if he plays a Swamp here... Oh, I guess he could have another Animate Dead. It'd have to be extremely lucky. Alright, we want to draw cards. Tome Scour, Swamp, Stitch Together. No, another Animate Dead. Alright, and we'll just counter it. We could use a white source. How necessary is it? Not at all, actually. We took out the Immolating Glares, so we don't need a white source at all. Ooh, Scrabbling Claws. Nice. Oh, no, we missed our... Oh, that's fine. We'll just pretend like we meant to do that and hit him for 3. So, like, no, the reason we did that was because it lets us have 2 Thassa's rebuffs open and the activation of Scrabbling Claws. We meant to do that. I'll Time Walk. Oh, god damn it! He did that at the end of our turn again. We fucking fell for it. That's fine. We didn't want him to draw Stitch Togethers or Animate Deads. That's mine. We meant to do that. Sure, go get your Animate Dead. I don't like that sire. I know he has one in hand. If we exile it... we meant to do that. We wanted to attack, because we've got 2 answers to the, yeah, we meant to do that. So we know he has 1 sire in hand, because we snap-backed it, and he hasn't resolved a Frantic Search, because we kept countering him. We also know that he has Dimir Infiltrator. Shit, alright. Oh, he sticks it. Yeah, alright, that's fair. Yep, sure. Oh, why do we have these? We should have sideboarded those out. We don't want that. I guess we want the Tranquil near the top, finally Cascade. We don't want this 100%. Gainsay only really counters Frantic Search. Get rid of that. Do we need the snapback? What do we need? Tranquil on second means 3 turns until we cast Sky Hussar. Tranquil first means 2 turns. Plus we can always draw the snapback. Yeah, let's do that. Like, the only dangerous thing is if he tries to resolve one of his big reanimator targets because the game is dragging on so long. And that's why we have the Essence Getter, I guess. So it does something. And that's why we kept this. There we go. That's match 3. Alright, so we're on game 1 of match 4. We're currently on the draw. Not a good hand. The 2 Miros are great with Sky Hussar, and I guess we could try keeping this and hope that they're not playing an aggressive strategy. Otherwise, we're in a really bad spot. Oh, it's post. It's 12 post, or 8 post, I guess. Well, now we contest the turn 3, because turn 4 we have Scent of Brine with the Sky Hussar, with the Miro. Okay, fingers crossed he doesn't have another Locust. And fingers crossed he tries to play something on moderately on curve. We don't want him casting something that has like 8 billion mana open. Or we can go 3 and pure double up on the dissolve. No, we need the martyr and the dissolve. The martyr, no, we don't really only need the martyr. He tries to play 1 threat. We martyr it. That was a mistake. Oh no, we needed to martyr that. Ugh, fuck. Sure. That's not good. I guess I can't respond to that. 17, so 2 turns we're dead. Alright. You got it. So we just misplayed there, that's it. We 100% take the Gainsays. And then anything after that's useless. Immolatings are useless. We keep the Aethelings, it's going to be a grindy matchup. Okay, so we're on game 2 of match 4. We're on the play. Looking at 2 lands with the Judges, Thassa's, and Snapbacks. 2 Aethelings, which I would normally mulligan this, but he's playing 8 post control, so we'll keep this and see how it goes. Martyr contests for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but he sees my hand. He can make 1, 2, 3, 4. Contest and see my hand, or fact or fiction. Well, both of those are pretty shitty, so that doesn't do anything. We got it. Alright, so we're back. I believe we went 3-1 in our matches, so like the deck performed decently well. We saw our Animate Dead shenanigans, we saw control, We saw some, I want to assume, aggro. So, barring the combo decks going around, such as Animate Dead, World Gorger, we saw pretty decent, like, spread. Performed well. We lost our one game or one match to 8-post control. Aetherling was entirely useless in every single matchup. 7 mana to play it and then have the mana open to protect it. Just, it's not good enough. If I'm playing Aetherling, I might as well just play 8-post control if I want it to work. This could be something else. Maybe Prognostic. Prognostic would work, since we have the heavy card advantage. Actually, no, I don't think Prognostic is legal anymore, so ignore that. Other than that, this was good. I'm pretty happy how all this panned out. Immolating Glares were disappointing and lackluster at best. Just sad at worst. This could be like an oust or something, and that might be better. We saw those played against us. Pure Sights were decent. Being able to draw a card and then pay 1 mana to still be able to swing is nice. Thassa's Rebuff and Scent of Brine were okay. Essentially almost mana leaks, and mana leaks is good, so those were great. Essence Scatter, we forgot to sideboard those out in the matches that those would have been relevant in, or irrelevant in, so I think they did fine in the matchups they mattered, and then we just forgot to sideboard them out because we forgot. Lands-wise, we got mana screwed a couple times, 2 games. One of them I don't think it would have mattered anyway, the other, it's fine, we won the match after sideboard, so like post-board the games were already in our favor, so we really didn't need game 1. As for the sideboard, we never really brought in the Winds of Wrath at all. Revoke Existence only mattered to take out a Cursed Scroll. We never found anything fast enough that Oresco Sun Guide would have mattered. Gainsays we brought in pretty often. Being able to fight counterspells with them is fine, though I'm not sure if I'd rather just have it Dispel. The 1 mana over 2 is great. The only thing I would say over Dispel would be that this hits sorceries. I'm pretty sure Dispel can still hit like a Fact or Fiction, which is what I've been mainly using so like Dispel can still hit Fact or Fiction, which really is what Gainsay was hitting. Scrabbling Claws were amazing. I'm going to be sad to see these rotate out while there's a lot of graveyard strategies still going around. Hopefully there's going to be something that rotates in that's going to shut down graveyard tech. Other than that, the deck performed decently well. I would take this to leagues and expect to go 2-2 essentially. So, yeah. Thank you for watching thank you for watching the 3rd episode of Counting Coppers. I'm the Gent Gamer. Make sure to like and subscribe to the video. If you guys have your own decks that you want me to, play, like something you want to see that a bit more information on, or you just want to see a bit more, attention, go ahead and post them in the comments below, or just, message me on Reddit. I'm the Gent Gamer on Reddit. Or if you just want to see a deck played by someone who gets frustrated easily, send that, and, just laugh at my misfortune. I don't have enough time to go brewing new brews right now, between work and going to college, so I'll just rely on you guys to send me spicy new brews while I fail at representing them properly. Alright, thank you for watching. I'm the Gent Gamer.